Hello me two beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing around with the brand new, where'd it go? Oh, Huda Beauty Khaki Haze palette. I'm very excited to actually try this out. It has gotten like really good reviews so far. It seems like in this collection there are different hazes. That's like the collection. This is Khaki Haze. They also have Purple Haze and Sand Haze. I thought Khaki Haze would be the most appropriate for what I wear every single day. It has so many beautiful foresty greens and yellows and champagne colors, and I'm all about it. So if you're enjoying the video while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. All right, so this palette retails for $29. It says that it is a softer side to the smoky eye. It's a seductive set of olive and caramel hued mattes, warm brown shimmers, and a decadent gold pink duochrome topper. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and hop in. I do really like this palette. It feels more sturdy than some of the other Huda Beauty palettes. It does come in a plastic packaging and the front looks very cool. Here's what the shades looked like. I did talk about this in my Sephora sale haul, so if you missed that video, I will link it down below, but this is what the palette looks like. I have already primed my eyes. I have my little brushes here, and let's go ahead and test it out. I don't know what kind of look I want to do today. Haven't thought that far. I really want to play around with the greens in the palette. That's really what drew me in. To be honest with you, I think the mattes are really pretty. There's a total of 4 shimmers. Well, I guess, okay, 3 shimmers, a duochrome topper, and 5 mattes in this palette. So I love Huda Beauty palettes. I love that it comes with a mirror. It does seem like it's a nice mirror. And I like that they're really small and concise. However, I do know that they tend to break really easy. I think I've heard like in the past when people have ordered Huda Beauty palettes, they have come broken because the shadows are just so soft. I have my Cinema Secrets here, which I need to refill. Just to clean off some of my brushes really quickly, I want to make sure that I'm not carrying over any kind of pigment from other palettes. And I love the Cinema Secrets brush cleanser because it literally dries it in 2 seconds. It's not like 100% cleaner. You should definitely still clean your brushes, but it at least takes the pigment off your brushes really easy and really quickly. All right, so I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and go in with, see, I don't think there's any shade names on the back. No, there's no shade names. So I think I'm going to start with this shade right here in the corner. It is a really pretty terracotta matte brown. Ooh, pretty pigmented, okay. Taking this, putting it all over the crease. Now this palette doesn't have a black or a cream shade, but it does have this deep purple. So I think you could probably use that if you were wanting to deepen the outer V. That's a really pretty shade and it blended very easily. I think I'm going to take a little bit more of a denser brush. This is the MAC 217 and go in with this army green shade. Need to use it. Very excited about it. Not taking it nearly as high as the other one. Whew, that deepened it up and made it a little bit smoky like right away. This green was really what drew me to this palette. So I was like, you know what? I don't really have another palette that has this really pretty army green shade in it. I go back in with the first blending brush and just kind of go over it lightly. All right, that is what it's looking like so far. I think I want to take this shade right here. Looks like that. Whoa, look at that. That's pretty. That has a little bit of a green hue to it. That is really a really pretty shade. Now I'm going to take that army green shade again and just go back in the corner and make sure we didn't lose any pigment. This is so pretty. I really like it. It's a very different kind of smoky eye. I don't think I'm going to use the pink duochrome. I really didn't use like that many shades in this palette. It didn't seem like it took that many to pull this look together. This is what the pink duochrome looks like. That's really pretty. Maybe I'll add just a little bit in the center. I don't know if that really added anything on top of the sparkle. Maybe a little bit. I can see some pink coming through. For my lower lash line, I'm going to take this pencil brush and go in. Let's try this shade. It's a little bit more of a raspberry tone, just lightly. And I'm bringing out the lower lash line, just smoking it a little bit more than I normally would. I'm going to take my flat definer brush and go in with this purple shade just really lightly at the outer edge, just to deepen that up a little. I will swatch all of the shades just so you get an idea of what they look like, but here's what the eyes are looking like before I add any mascara. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The shimmer that I used is great. I really like the army green. I don't think that it's too pigmented of an army green, but it does pull a little bit more like brown green, so I do like it, and I think it really makes your eyes pop, especially if you have green eyes like myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. I'm gonna take my CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion. Oh, I can see the pink duochrome like really up close. If you look right here in the center of my eye, when you move it in the light, you can definitely see the duochrome. And it's kind of an interesting look with the brown greens. Okay, so far I really like how this eye look came out. I'm gonna go ahead and add some brown liner. This is the LA Girl Gel Glide Liner to my lower lash line. I feel like it calls for a brown liner. Oh yeah, my green eyes are liking this palette. Go ahead and add some mascara to the bottom lash line as well. One thing I do notice is it did have just a little bit of fallout from the shimmery shade, but oh my gosh, I love this eye look so much. This is like, I feel like the smoky palette I've been missing in my life. This is so pretty. I really love this shade in the crease. I love this army green. I feel like it just took the look to a whole new level, and I really like the shimmer. It's kind of like a mix between a champagne and a gold, but it goes so well with the army green kind of scheme in the palette. Let's go ahead quickly and just swatch the rose just so you get an idea of what they look like. I just swatched this first one in the palette. This is the one that I have all over my lid. That is the shade right there. So gorgeous, so shimmery. This is like a really pretty, unique lid shade. Next, we have the shade Down, which is the matte purple, and ooh, this feels really soft. Okay, wow, this is one swipe and it is really pigmented. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then here is the last shade, feels exactly like the purple one, very soft. This is the kind of raspberry tone that we put underneath the lower lash line. All right, again, this is just one swatch as well, but that is the first row in the palette. All right, second row is this really pretty like baby doll kind of pink, the army green, and then a darker, this almost looks duochrome. It looks like a shimmery version of this one, but it has like some gold reflex in it as well. Ooh, these are so soft. Oh my goodness. So yeah, still maybe not recommend taking this on a trip or whatever, because it could definitely break, but that is the pink shade. Let's go ahead and swatch the army green. So you can see that army green is green brown. It's definitely not like a forest green, but still really pretty. Then we have the shimmer shade. All right, that shade right there is the shimmer that I was talking about at the bottom of the palette. All of these are swatching so well. They are all extremely pigmented and just really great shadows. But I will show you, like when I'm dipping into the mattes, that is what it's looking like in the palette. So you can see these are very soft matte shades. The last row in the palette is this row right here. We have two shimmers, the one being the duochrome and then a matte that we used in the crease. So this shade is the duochrome pink. Whoa. That looks gold and then pink. It's crazy. I actually think this duochrome really matches well with a lot of the shades in this palette because in some lights it's pink and in some lights it's kind of that darker gold shade. Next we have kind of a shimmery army green, and honestly I could have used that today. This is, whoa. Oh my goodness, is that not the army green of your dreams? That is so pretty, and these are just one swipe in the pan. So pretty. I can definitely see myself using that as my all over lid shade, like as kind of, like I said, an alternative smoky eye. Then last shade we have is the matte kind of terracotta brown that we used in the crease. All of these swatch so well. That is the last shadow in the palette, extremely pigmented as you can see, and swatched very well. All right, you guys, that is gonna be it for this video. I think this palette is 1000% worth it. I even like it better than the original Huda Beauty Smoky palette that I got. This is just so incredibly gorgeous. I think all of the shades I could see myself using. I just think that the shades are so wearable for every single day. You have some light mattes, you have some darker mattes to deepen up the crease, and you have some really awesome shimmery shades. I really, really love this palette. I definitely see myself using this more and more, especially throughout the winter months. I just really love all of these shades, and they performed like so well. So if you're thinking about getting one of these like haze palettes, definitely get the Khaki Haze because it is so pretty. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know any other Huda Beauty products you'd like me to review. I think they just came out with a new like stick foundation, so if you'd like me to pick that up, let me know down in the comments. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.